Hey guys, welcome back to Paraclete TV. Today we'll be learning about addition and subtraction of integers and rational numbers. Let's first define what a rational number is. In math, a rational number is a number that can be expressed as the quotient or fraction p over q of two integers, a number p and a non-zero denominator q. Since q may be equal to 1, every integer is a rational number. Okay, so like stated in the definition, a rational number is really any number including decimals and fractions. So integers are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 100, -7. They're whole numbers, right? They're not, there's no part of a number included with them. Rational numbers includes all these numbers plus 1.5, 2/3, 9/2, all numbers, basically, that we use in math. So adding and subtracting rational numbers is not too complicated. It is just different than adding integers. So I'm going to focus on fractions first, and then we'll talk about decimals. So to add fractions, we'll have 1/4 plus 1/2. You can't just add 1/4 plus 1/2 to get 2/6. You know, you can't add the bottoms and add the tops because they represent parts of wholes. So instead of this, what you have to do is you have to find the common denominator. So that is a number that both of these numbers have in common, that we can multiply the entire fractions to get the bottoms to be the same number. So 2 goes into 4 and 4 goes into 4. So the common denominator here would be 4. So we would have 1/4, and then we change 1/2 times by a multiple of 2. Right? 2 times 2 is 4. So 1/4 plus 2/4 equals 3/4. So once you have a set common denominator, you add the tops. And the same thing is for subtraction. If we were to have this 1/4 minus 2/4, 1 minus 2 is -1, -1/4. So addition and subtraction go the same way. The point of rational numbers is that you have to have the common denominator. Let's do another example with money. All right, so here I have $5.25. And I want to add $2.05. How do I do this? Well, we have to find common denominators. So 1/4 equals 1/4 of $1. And so here, this is 5 1/4. 1 nickel equals 1/20 of $1. So this is 2 1/20. This is our problem we have. We have 5 1/4 plus 2 1/20. How do we solve this? Well, I'm going to rewrite it, and I'm going to take away the money. So first, we have to get common denominators. Now, we could turn these numbers into mixed fractions, but that's not necessary. Because when you have rational numbers and mixed numbers, you can always just add the whole numbers at the end after you've added the fractions. So we have 1/4, which is 1/4, plus 1/20, because we're going to exclude the whole numbers for now. How do we get this to work? Well, one way we could do it is we could break the quarter down into nickels. How many nickels go into 1/4? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 nickels equal 1/4. So we can take the quarter away. And now that these are all the same, we can easily add them. And we know that the answer is 6 nickels, or 6/20. So let's do this with math. 1/4 can be converted to something over 20 by a factor of 5/5. So 4 times 5 will give us 20. So 1 times 5 will give us 5, right? We have 5 nickels that equal 1/4. So 1/4 is equivalent to 5/20. Now once all the bottoms are the same, we can do 1/20 from here plus the 1/4, which is 5/20, equals 6/20. And that equals 30 cents. So now that we know what our fraction part of our problem is, we can go back and add the whole numbers. So we have 5 plus 5/20, because 1/4 equals 5/20, plus 2 plus 1/20 equals, we know the 5/20 plus the 1/20 equals 6/20. And we have 5 plus 2 equals 7. So 5 1/4 plus 2 1/nickel equals 7 6/20, which equals $7.30. Now using the same example, but we're going to do decimals. $5.25 is equal to 5.25. $2.05 equals 2.05, right? And if we want to add these, adding decimals is very simple. You have $5.25 plus $2.05 equals how many? We know from our last problem it equals $7.30. So what you do when you add decimals is basically you just line up the decimal points and make sure that all the integers fall correctly. So here we have $5.25. Our decimal point is here, so we need to make sure we carry it all the way down, right? So now our $2.05 has to fall in accordance to the $5.25. So if our decimal point for the $2.05 is here, we know 0 will be in the first decimal place, 5 will be in the second decimal place, and 2 will be over here. So now you just add like you would. 5 plus 5 is 10, 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 0 is 3, 5 plus 2 is 7, and we carry down the decimal point right here, so $7.30. And it's the same for subtraction as well. We can change this to subtraction. This will be different. 5 minus 5 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. So $5.25 minus $2.05 is $3.20.